Welcome back to Hermitcraft. All right. Well, I've been doing a bit of work in here. Someone, actually I think a few people, pointed out that this room was such that these doorways there were not symmetrical. They were off. And the reason was I had to move this wall that way, 1 block. And that took care of it. Apparently the room was odd dimensions, and we all know that that doesn't work really. Okay, over here, got the hallway and somewhat finished out, and this is where I'm figuring to have this supervisor's overview on security, basically. I'm figuring a large monitor and a few small ones, a bunch of smaller ones, and some kind of desk computer thing and whatnot. It's all going to be very modern and whatnot, so it probably doesn't need a whole huge amount of space for files and whatnot, because it's all going to be on a computer system of some kind. Now, over here, this is the supervisor's residential wing. These apartments down here are for any offspring, children, what have you, that the supervisor, oh, I missed a spot here, has along the way, assuming that they don't get banished to some other part of the vault. The ultimate misbehavior punishment. Behave, or you get to go to the bad part of the vault. Hey, you know, that might actually work. And then, of course, this here is for the supervisor himself, him or her, whatever. This room needs to be larger. You know, just like the entryway, it needs to be larger, a little bit on the over-the-top thing, because the supervisor gets the best place, the supervisor, overseer, whatever, you know what I mean, and so on. I've got to figure out something with this. The other ones is easy. It's just copies of the existing apartments for residents. But this one, it needs to be bigger, more over the top, and so on. And down here is where I've got set up for kitchen and main supply area. I figure this is the main vault kitchen. This would be where meals are prepped for those that are down in the experimental section, and perhaps some way connecting to the so-called nice residential area, the control area, have a connection from there up into here somewhere, probably along this wall, where there would be a store or something where vault residents that live on this level would be able to buy whatever groceries and whatnot they're allowed to have. Yeah, so, and of course we have an Enderman in here. Get out of here, you. Okay, yeah, and oh, good, I do have some end rods in here. Oh, what did I end up using there? A white carpet. Okay. I could have sworn I had some in there. Oh, there's some. More end rods. Another bunch of wool. Okay, good. Now, yeah, so I figured something like that. The kitchen facility is going to, of course, need all of the various and sundry amenities. Storage, refrigerators, freezers, and so on, cooking area facilities, and so forth, and another room for bulk storage and whatnot that would function as kind of a warehouse for immediate need and whatnot. There would be other warehouses and storage facilities elsewhere, and I have another trespasser, ay, and so forth. But then there is another matter that I think needs to be dealt with. And I think what I want to do there make trapdoors. I figure that's about the only good use for jungle wood. I have got to do something about that noisemaker. As several folks pointed out in response to my question about it, it seems that the range, the I can hear it range from note blocks is 48 blocks, whereas it's 16 blocks for most things. So, alright, first step. Okay, apparently that wasn't it. Okay, shut it up for a moment. Now, I'm just wondering, if I break this off of here, throw down a trap door, will a redstone signal work the trap door? Okay. Looks like it will. So we'll take these over here. I didn't actually want a drum beat kind of sound anyway. Okay, that'll still have the desired effect, mostly, but it just, it won't be heard from as far away. Yeah, I'm already out of range. That's great. That's what I wanted there. I still got to get that taken care of. It's really annoying. I keep forgetting about it because I'm concerning myself with other things. Alright, so back up here to the overseer's apartment area. Come on. Ooh. Are we having a bit of lag today? Possibly. Okay, now as for this area, technically it's overseer's sleeping quarters, but I figure in here we're going to have a sleeping quarters, a office, a lounge type area, and so on, maybe a few other things. Okay, let's see. We're gonna want workspaces, and I suppose this might be better if you could do this with like iron pressure plates and stuff like that, but apparently that didn't work. So something that might qualify as a food service prep area. We just won't tell anybody it's made of carpet. Yeah, that'll work. And then, well, actually, freezers and such like, a couple of iron blocks with an iron door on it, perhaps. Okay, I don't have any iron doors. I've got iron blocks around here somewhere. I saw them just recently. Here we go. Iron blocks. Alright, let's see how that ends up turning out. It should work. And then things like this for maybe a row of them for stove, cooking facilities, whatever. And yeah, it needs to be a decent size kind of production area. As a matter of fact, oh, for crying out loud, I hate those things. Yeah, all right, so oh, no you don't. Alright, that's crap. I know there's a way to do that, because I've seen it done before. I guess I'm going to have to play with it some off camera to see if I can get something worked out. So, but for the meantime, let's just have some iron block placeholders for freezers and such. And I'll concern myself with getting doors on them another time. Then over here, cooking facilities, and through here, a doorway of some kind or another going back this way into a corridor that will link up to a larger storage facility that is basically an at-hand warehouse, and then have it have, oh god, the mouse is screwing up on me again, and then have it connect up there with the residential area up here, and then say somewhere along here we go ahead and throw in some kind of a store. And yeah, just in this location. I'll end up making it bigger and figuring something out, but this would be where residents up here would go to get their food, and they would be buying, and at least I would think, or maybe they just go here to requisition it or something, you know. I don't know. I don't imagine there is much of an economy within the vault after it is sealed, you know, after the bombs drop and so on. So I have to think about that. I don't suppose that's probably the greatest idea in the world. But then again, it could possibly maybe qualify as some kind of a Vault-Tec experimental thing. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Kind of stuck for this Overseer's area here, as opposed to Overseer's offspring. They get to live down there. And of course, if there becomes too many of them, or they get to be uncooperative and so on, then perhaps they get to spend some time down in the experimental area. And if the population in the experimental area gets to be too high, then perhaps some of those residents get moved to experiments of the kind where the subject is not generally expected to survive. You know, like experiments involving lava, perhaps. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But, yeah, pretty much the kind of thing that's going on here. And, oh yes, by the way, I'm sure it's been noticed already, but someone pointed out in the comments that this was a perfect opportunity to switch things out. So I switched out the white for the yellow so that I can have the actual Vault-Tec color scheme in here, on the carpet at least. That's good. I should do something. It's too bad I can't have that in something I could, on a map or something I can put in an item frame. And yes, I know, I technically could if I found a a chunk someplace where I could go ahead and lay this out scaled up to a chunk, and then I could just map it and put it into an item frame as a map in an item frame, and it would work as being able to have Vault-Tec logos over. I might maybe consider the idea of trying to do something with banners to create a Vault-Tec logo, but I have a sneaky feeling that banners just don't have enough available layers on them to do that. Yeah. Anyway, I've had a heck of a time getting any recording done the last couple of days. As a matter of fact, yesterday I didn't get anything done, which is a shame because this episode was supposed to be up yesterday. And here it is today, and as I'm recording, it's already after 11 a.m., and I am way late, a day and a half late almost, it seems. I'm going to have to try to get a little busier with what's going on and what I'm doing. And, yeah, but that cough I was talking about before, I think I mentioned it. Bad cough. Ugly, nasty, cough until you throw up kind of thing. Yeah, lots of fun. Wouldn't recommend it to anyone. So, yeah, that's been kind of making it difficult to get a whole lot done. Other things like Skyrim and Stationeers, I had some episodes recorded ahead of time, which is a good thing because at least I have something to put up. In any event, this is about all I can do right now. I can feel the coughing fit coming, and nobody wants to hear that. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.